You're listening to Women's Media Center Live with Robin Morgan.
This is a special edition of Women's Media Center Live. I'm Robin Morgan. The following interview was recorded on Saturday, October 26th, the day when Saudi women for the third time drove in defiance of a ban. It was taped with Madeha Al Jaroush from Riyad by phone. One note, the address given to send statements of support and photos of demonstrations in support is slightly incorrect. It should be OCT 26 driving, OCT 26 driving at gmail.com. And the Twitter account is at OCT 26 driving. In other words, OCT is the shorthand, not October, as is stated in the interview. And here's the interview. Women's Media Center Live is here with Madeha Al Jaroush, who is talking to us from Saudi Arabia. She is an artist and a psychotherapist. I have had the pleasure of knowing her for quite a few years. And this is the day when women, in defiance of the threats about the ban on women driving, drove again. And Madeha, talk to us and tell us what's been happening. This is a very exciting day.
You know, Robin, indeed, it's an extremely exciting day because what happened is we have done 3 campaigns, one in 1990, the second 2011, and the third is 2013. Mm-hmm. And we called it October 26, which is today, 2013. Mm-hmm. It was great because we gave it 1 month. We were very amazed on the momentum, and we were also surprised on the attention we got from the media. And one of the reasons it was successful more than any other campaign, it was because there's no leadership. It belonged to every member that signed the petition, which we actually reached 16,000 before the site was actually closed. Mm-hmm. We don't know who actually closed it. And it's a people grassroots movement. Mm-hmm. It includes men, includes women, and the need is social and also economical. So combining all of this, we just have something amazingly beautiful. And we really feel right now individuals are ready, families are ready, and the society is ready. We're having resistance, but of course we'll have resistance. But the movement is out there in full force.
Many people don't know. I think the listeners to this program know because we've been harping on it. But in general, people don't know that there has been no law, actually, either secular or religious, against women driving. It's more of a customary tradition that has been backed by the extreme religionists. And this time around, there was and I think one of the things in your campaign that made such a difference was that you helped educate the public, and the public was ready for it because talk about it as an economic issue. I've written about that, but I want people to hear that again.
Well, when you have a woman that's earning about $1,500 a month, and 50% of that is going to transportation or a driver, we are a country where we do not have public transportation at all. And then we're always driven by a male. If you could excuse my description, I had 2 friends call me the other day and said that the driver was masturbating in front of them.
Oh.
How ugly is that to be seen? And this driver knows everything about your life, everything, because he's there with you everywhere. You have to pay something like $15,000 a month, a year, $15,000 a year. To also provide him space in your home, to also provide him with food, plane tickets, and all the other expenses. It's an expensive ordeal that no longer can a woman afford. It's also depriving a woman from going to a university, from going to her work, from attaining her everyday errands.
Yes, and taking her children places that they need to go.
that they need to go. Yeah, and this and it's a basic human right.
Mobility.
Mobility is basic. It's very basic.
Yeah, but what made this third time is the charm, they say. What made this third demonstration, or not demonstration, but action, whatever you want to call it, different was that a few days ago, the Ministry of the Interior came out with a statement that sounded like an edict, in which the wording was really got your attention, that this was opening avenues of sedition, that this was illegal, and it would not be allowed, and punishment would be severe and could occur at any time. And threats and warnings were given in phone calls to various Saudi women's leaders. And yet women drove. Talk a little about that and what you expect, or what the reaction so far today on this actual day has been.
Well, when the Ministry of Interior really put down that this is that this will be illegal, the illegal part of it is actually the gathering, but not the individuals driving. However, the statement is still confusing, and it could be taken either way. Uh-huh. So what I personally did is made some few calls to some women in the royal family and said that the only way we could communicate with the officials is through YouTube and Twitter. And clerks are allowed to enter into the ministry and talk to the officials and explain their point of view, but we're not able to even enter the ministry itself, let alone talk to the official. And as a group of women, we said that we're willing to go to their homes if they're only willing to hear us out. All we want to do is to be heard.
Yes.
And if that's not, if that is refused, fine. But please clarify the statement that women are not allowed to go out and drive. What do you mean by that?
Right.
And we also explained that there's no law against women driving in Saudi Arabia.
Yes.
There is a rule in the traffic police that you can give you can give a license, a driving license, but there's no law.
And if you have an international driving license or one from another country, then
particularly the Gulf.
Exactly. Yeah. Then you should be covered. But it still has been extended to ban that as well.
Right.
Yeah. I have to say that the audacity this time around is just so beautiful to watch, because, listeners, I've known Madeha for years and loved her for years, and a number of other Saudi women who have been involved in women's rights in different ways. And we always, when I quoted them, I always did so without names, at their direction, for their own protection. We have religious fundamentalists in the United States, and we know how dangerous they are here. So one wants to always respect security. But today, she's using her name. She's doing interviews. It's a kick out the jams. I don't care. It's a march to the ministry. It's the most extraordinary thing to watch. And I might add that although her English is perfect, and some of you may be thinking she's an American in Saudi Arabia, she is not. She is a born and bred Saudi woman. So I congratulate you, Madeha, and to be able to use your name. How does it feel? Yeah. How does it feel to use your name?
Yeah. It feels good, and it's also a sign of the fear is far lessened than before, which gives us much more liberty in movement and in expression.
Yes, yes. So what do you think will be the next step? Will they, since women have driven, have any so far been arrested? We hear rumors that they have, but they've been asked to sign pledges and released, and then we hear rumors that they haven't. What have you heard?
For today, we heard that 2 women in Jeddah were detained. The police has treated them very nicely, and they were asked to sign the petition that they can't drive anymore. But we don't know if they've been released or not, so we're keeping our eyes open.
Uh-huh.
and to see exactly how it's going to develop.
So that is what they used to do. That's what they've been doing all along, is detain people and ask them to sign pledges not to drive. So that so far does not seem an escalation.
Well, you know what? I signed twice the pledge not to drive, and I went ahead and drove for the third time. So it's like, it's not stopping people anymore, because if I drive this time and they ask me to sign for the third, fourth time, I will.
Oh, you're amazing. Yeah. And, the diehard guys, because many men are now with you on this, but the diehards must really be feeling the pinch of it, because you say you rang up some women in the royal family. But I also know that the few token women on the Shura Council, the Shura Council, for the benefit of our listeners, is... well, it would be the equivalent of a parliament, except it's not elected and it can't pass laws, it can recommend. So in one sense it has power, in another sense not so much. But the king did appoint some women to the Shura Council, a few of them, a year or two ago. And those women, who everybody I think expected to keep their heads down and be nice girls, came out in favor of women driving. So that just shows you can't trust women. They'll be in solidarity no matter where you put them. Fabulous.
Yes, well said. Well said.
So are you hearing of the support that you're getting from around the world? People have been demonstrating in embassies and writing letters and stuff?
That I haven't. I wish that it's being posted so we could sort of post it all over the world. Repost it and tell other women that we have the world behind us and they are supporting us. Because I think one thing that really helped us and protected us was the media coverage. Mm-hmm. It made it big. And having the world know more about us and supporting us, even with a little art piece by children, by women, and then submitting it to the email, which is October 26th driving@gmail.com. And then we'll post it up. I mean, we do want the world to see us and stand by us and to empathize by us, and that will help us in return. It's a global world. It's a small world. Every woman out there is our sister.
Well, women today were picketing outside the Saudi embassy. This is October 26th when we're recording this. And they were driving and honking, and they were writing emails to the embassy all over the country and the world, to different embassies, and they were faxing the king in an appeal to the king. So there's been a lot of, and I've heard that in other countries there have been support demonstrations outside of embassies as well. Anytime I get my hand on some pictures, I will post them and send them to you.
I love the idea. Thank you so much.
Will you give the address again where you'd like people to send things?
October 26th, driving@gmail.com.
October 26th, driving@gmail.com. And so now what is next? Will women continue to the campaign?
We will not stop. We have November 31st is our next campaign, and there isn't a 31st. And that's the funny part of it.
So you say no. Do the people who have no sense of humor, either in the government or in the religious establishment, yours or ours, do they ever get the fact that feminists do have a sense of humor and they're the ones who don't?
I'll find out.
November 31st is when you'll have the next action or driving, and there is no November 31st, so it means that this is open-ended.
It's open-ended.
Aha.
We will not stop. Yeah, we will not stop.
Oh, this is very beautiful. Is there anything else that you would like to say? You were telling me earlier that more seasoned women, older women activists were picking up the tone and the audacity of younger ones, and the intergenerational gap is vanishing.
Yes, because we know that they have their own rhythm, their own language, their own beat. And as old as I am, I'm trying to dance their beat, and I'm loving it. It's so fresh. It's a fresh breath of air. It's wonderful. Wonderful to a different beat that is actually working.
And when you wake up in the morning and you know that the threats have been made to you and about you and against you, but you're using your name. I'm choking up here. You're using your name and you are demanding mobility in a situation where extremity is the norm. How does that make you feel? Because this is a moment of real freedom.
I'm using my name. I don't know if there's any repercussion, but however, I dare to do so. And whatever happens, I just have to be responsible enough to face it, because that's where we are right now. We need to bond together with names and move forward. And we need to be strong enough for the next step, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be. But we no longer could stand aside anymore or not to reveal our names, because revealing one's name is extremely important. And it's a sign of moving forward and facing any consequences that may come. Now, I don't know if there's going to be any consequences, but if they do, then even psychologically, we're ready. And we're not very few in numbers, we're much larger. And it makes a very big difference in 1990.
Oh, very different. And you're larger even than you think you are, because women all over the world have your back. And you are right now standing up and saying, this is who we are. This is who I am. And that sets a model for all the rest of us. So our hearts are with you. I wish I could send you Danica Patrick, who's the great racing car driver. Just for
she did a piece. Do you know that?
Yes, I did.
She did a piece for us.
In support of you?
It's viral.
That's
viral.
I had heard that it was. I haven't seen. That's fabulous. Well, I was thinking we should send her to you, but in the lieu of that, we send you solidarity and so much love and so much awe and admiration. And we are with you in every step of the way.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
And thank you for being on Women's Media Center Live. You are as live as it gets.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
For the smartest talk about news, politics, sex, books, religion, race, and more, tune your radio to Women's Media Center Live with Robin Morgan. Audacious, witty, provocative, informative, and fun. It's Women's Media Center Live with Robin Morgan on 1580 CBS Radio and WMCLive.com. Talk radio with a brain.